You guys have another view on prison. You're like really punishing these people. It's like they're animals.
We can agree that a prison is not a worthwhile place to be. Sadly, the rate of imprisonment has increased alarmingly. This increase is not, one must say, in tandem with the facilities in these prisons. Though there are prisons like the one in Norway that looks so much like a palatial room, one would long to be there. While there are others like the one in some West African countries that are not suitable even for animal habitation. In this video, we'd be talking about these features and looks of prisons in the world. We'd take you on a tour around the world's most beautiful prisons and the world's ugliest prisons. Follow us through as we take you on a ride through the state of prisons in the world. Also, make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. More and more people are being sent behind bars. According to the Institute of Criminal Policy Research, over 10.35 million individuals are being held in penal institutions throughout the world, either as pre-trial detainees, remand prisoners, or having been convicted and sentenced. The number of inmates in prisons vary considerably all around the globe. For instance, the United States has 698 inmates for every 100,000 citizens, while Denmark has 61. And there are more differences too. Inmates in one place might have access to musical instruments and video games, but might be fighting over a roll of toilet paper in another. Criminals are treated differently in different parts of the world. There's an alarming contrast in the condition of prisons all over the world. It might be due to economic reasons or the way societies value life. Most countries feel, since these inmates are offenders of the state, they're not deserving of humane treatment. Hence, they leave their prisons looking decrepit. The prison in Spain is a home away from home. The only right withheld from the inmates is movement. Spain's Aranjuez prison lets parents and children stay with their incarcerated family members, with Disney characters on the walls, a nursery, and a playground. The goal is to prevent kids from realizing, as long as possible, that a parent is behind bars. This prison would be a dream come true to prisoners in other parts of the world. In Luzira, a prison in Uganda, inmates are assigned more responsibility that would be in similar prisons in the United Kingdom or the USA. This is surprising, considering the thoughts of Africans pertaining to prisoners. Inmates assume responsibility for maintenance of harmony and functionality of the units where they live, including the growing and harvesting of food, its preparation, and its distribution within the prison. In Luzira, learning is encouraged, with many men learning and teaching carpentry skills to others. The guard-to-prisoner ratio in Luzira is about 1:35, compared to 1:15 in the UK. Aggression among inmates is the exception and not the rule. The return to crime rate in Luzira is less than 30%, compared with 46% in the UK and 76% in the United States. The prison aims at rehabilitating prisoners through more humane moves of collective development and academic growth. Another part of the world with a humane prison is Norway. Bastøy Prison is the largest low-security prison in Norway. The prison is located at Bastøy Island in the Oslo Fjord, belonging to Horten municipality. The prison uses the whole island, but the northern part with the beach Nordbuk is defined as open to the public. The prison is organized as a small community with about 80 buildings, roads, beach zones, cultural landscape, football field, agricultural land, and forest. The prison affords both technological and sporting rights to its inmates. In addition to the prison functions, there's a shop, library, information office, health services, church, dock, ferry service with its own shipping agency, and a lighthouse with facilities to let smaller meetings and seminars. The prison would leave one contemplating committing a crime in these countries. However, not all countries have state-of-the-art facilities, or a not-too-strict legislation about the living conditions of the inmates. In Malawi, for example, the Maula prison in Lilongwe is severely overcrowded. In 2015, almost 200 people were crammed into a 160-person cell. Prisoners there, many of whom are Ethiopian migrants, must share one toilet per 120 people and one tap per 900 people. Prisoners are fed just once a day. due to the small budget of the Malawian government. Though the living condition leaves little to be desired, one of a few highlights for the inmates is sports. Men are permitted to play football and women can play basketball. A prison, little matter how comfortable it is not a desirable place to be in, particularly prisons in Africa. There you have it, a tour around prisons around the world. If you weren't already fascinated by some of the prisons we touched, I bet you are now. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. Let us know your thoughts on the look of prisons in your country. Like this video and leave a comment below. See you in the next video.